Jump out of the window, moving like D-ball with his back home. My brother's getting calls on the track for me, coming for the whole lot, I put it on my backbone. Jump out of the window, moving like D-ball with his back home. My brother's getting calls on the track for me, coming for the whole lot, I put it on my backbone. Animal instincts, animal, yeah. Animal instincts, animal, yeah. Animal instincts, animal, yeah. Animal instincts, animal.
Right, obviously, first pre-season proper game. These are things. But listen, let's just enjoy it. It's time to get minutes in. This is simple stuff. Let's just not be doing the wrong things today. We're here to play football. Yeah, most importantly. But I know we're all going to see it's pre-season and all that, but we still want to win. All right, win's a win. We always want to take it. Just need to make sure we're doing the right things. Brendan, do you want to say anything before I do the line up and all that?
No.
I
just said everyone enjoy yourself. Simple as that, enjoy yourself.
Right, line up for today. Ben, obviously starting the goal, bit loud. Obviously it's been a couple of months since you've been goal, but you'll be alright.
It's all better than you though.
Of course, it's not that. Danny Knight, so we're going into a 3-4-3 today. Alright, Danny Knight, you're going to be right centre back for me. Lucas, left centre back with Rams in the middle. T, you're starting left wing back for me.
Yes! Don't know how, but
it's only because Harley's late.
yeah.
Frank, you're going right wing back for me. A midfield two of Sammy and Jake. Make sure you both are just talking to each other, please. Don't stop. Danny, main left wing for me. H, right wing for me. And Grimes, our very Haaland up top.
Goals.
Okay? Just make sure we're just doing the right things. It's a simple stuff, yeah? Let's just do the right things. Let's just play football, okay? We've got to use the width. We've got the width for today, okay? So let's just make sure we're using it, please. Don't just keep it compact in the middle. There'll be a lot of space in the middle.
What's the pitch we're playing?
Playing over
The grass.
Yeah. Just use the width, okay? In the middle, we might be Jake. In the middle, they might have the overload, known from the start, but we just got to get used to that and compact it. Communication is the most important thing, lads. Yeah. Listen, we'll be talking. Oh, Frank, you're doing it now. Okay. We'll be talking on the sideline, yeah, but I don't want to be the loudest person out here. Okay? It's got to be all of you.
Unless you're arguing with Lucas, I never hear you.
Wait, Lucas, let me get ready. Okay? Let's just enjoy it though, lads, yeah? And let's get a win, please. Come on, lads.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to another episode of the People's FC. Today sees the People's FC Reserves take on Thamesmead Academy, formerly known as United Ballers. without further ado, let's get into it. So Tarrant now with a throw-in is going to find Lucas. Lucas is going to assess his options. He's going to go for a long ball to try and find Harry. Harry's going to bring the ball down to Sammy, and Sammy's going to play Frank through on the right-hand side. And Thamesmead are going to now clear their lines. So the Thamesmead left mid is now on the ball. He's going to play a through ball through to the striker. Rams is going to defend against it, and it's now gone out for a Thamesmead corner. So Thamesmead now with the corner, reaches Sammy. Sammy's going to clear it, but it only goes as far as the corner taker. Lovely little touch, and Peoples are now going to clear their lines. So Thamesmead are currently enjoying a little bit of possession here now on the ball. They're going to pass it back to the big guy, and he's going to look for an option. So the left mid on the ball now, one of the world's slowest step overs. He's going to look for an option. He's going to pass it into, I believe that player's name is Jamie, into Harry. There's a little battle for the ball, and Thamesmead are going to regain possession. So the big guy on the ball now for drag back. He's going to look for an option, and he's going to pass it back into Jamie. Jamie's on the ball now. He's going to pass it back into the big guy. The big guy's going to send Jake to the shops. He's going to put a through ball through, and this player is going to hit Thamesmead Jim. So the left mid now on the ball. He's going to pass it into their left back. The left back's going to play it back inside, and they're going to look for an option. Cheeky little flick over Jake's head, and Lucas manages to clear his lines only as far as the Thamesmead goalkeeper. So the goalkeeper's now going to roll it back out to their left back. The left back's going to run with the ball, and he's going to pass it into the left mid. The left mid's going to look for an option, and he's going to play it just behind the defence. That's a lovely little ball, and it is just over the crossbar. So, short goal kick now from Ben into Lucas. Lucas is going to look for an option, and he's going to use Tarrant on the left-hand side. Tarrant now, all the time in the world, is going to travel with the ball. He's going to put a lovely ball over to the South London Haaland, and that is 1-0 to the Peoples. So, Ben on the ball now, he's going to throw it out to Tarrant. Tarrant's going to travel with the ball again, and after the first assist, he's going to try to go for a second one, but it's well defended by Thamesmead, out for a corner. So the corner to be taken now for the Peoples. The ball's floated in, and it's just wide of the post by Lucas. So Tarrant now with the throw-in, he's going to try to find Danny down line, but it's flipped on by Thamesmead, only as far as Sammy. Sammy's going to look for an option, and he's going to find Harry to his right-hand side. Harry's now going to work the ball into the box. The South London Haaland's in the box, and that is 2-0 to the Peoples. So, the Thamesmead goalkeeper now, with a long goal kick. He's going to find Rams's head, and Rams is going to flick it back to Ben. Not sure if it is intentional, but we will take it. Ben's now going to look for an option, and he's going to use Danny to his right-hand side. Danny's going to hold it up, and he's going to use Lucas. Lucas is going to look for an option. He's going to go for a long ball, but it's only as far as Thamesmead. Thamesmead are on the attack now from the centre circle. They're going to look for a ball into the box, but it's well defended by Frank, out for a Thamesmead corner. So the corner to be taken now for Thamesmead, and it's well gathered by Ben. No problems for the People's defence. So a long kick now, and it reaches Danny. Lovely little control, a chop back, and a Rabona, but it's well intercepted by Jamie for Thamesmead. Only as far as Sammy. Sammy's going to find Frank. Frank's going to find Harry. Lovely strike, and that is 3-0 to the Peoples. So Thamesmead are going to be after an immediate response now after going 3-0 down. But the left back now is going to give it to their left mid. Bit of a tricky player, so it's one to be aware of. He's going to run at the People's defence. He's clipped, and it has to be a yellow card. Free kick to Thamesmead. So the Thamesmead goalkeeper now with a big goal kick. It's going to reach Danny. A bit of a jostle inside, and Thamesmead are going to regain possession. But it's well intercepted by Lucas. Lucas is going to use Sammy inside. Sammy spotted the run of Danny on the left hand side, but it goes out for a Thamesmead throw-in. So throwing now for Thamesmead. It goes to their left mid, who's now ventured over to the right hand side. The ball's up in the air. Lucas has gone for a header. He's landed on the player, and unfortunately the player has been injured. But the referee will now blow for half time. Danny on the ball now. He's going to pass it into Jake. Jake's going to hold off the Thamesmead player, and he's going to find Harry. Harry's got Danny on the overlap. He's going to find his brother into the box. Lovely touch, and that is just over the crossbar. So Jake with a throw in now. He's going to find Harry. Lovely little touch. And it's cleared by Thamesmead. Lovely touch by, I believe this player's name was Biggs. It puts the ball over, and it's well intercepted by Lucas. Lucas knocks it down to Rams. Rams to Jake. Jake's going to find Harry. He knocks it past Jamie. Lovely little run. He's going to look for a ball inside. And that is just over the crossbar by Rams. What is Rambo doing up there? Very unlucky. So, the centre mid on the ball now. He's going to look for an option. Doesn't have one, so he's going to travel with the ball. He's going to use the left mid. Lovely little touch, but it's well cleared by Danny. Only as far as the Thamesmead left back. He's going to pass it inside to Biggs. Biggs is going to pass it inside, and they're going to use their width and pass it out to the right mid. Only as far as their player inside. Lovely little footwork, and he just drags it wide of the post. Quick goal kick now from Ben into Lucas. Lucas is going to look for an option, and he's going to use Alex. Alex is going to run with it. Cheeky little nutmeg, and he's going to pass it into Harry. Harry's flicks it on to Haaland. Haaland's one-on-one with the keeper. Can he make it 4? He does. Pass it into the goal, and that's a hat-trick to the South London Haaland. So, the Thamesmead centre mid is on the ball now, and they're going to pass it into the right mid. If they're to get anything from this game, they will need a goal anytime soon. But it's well intercepted by the People's FC, and now the South London Haaland on the ball. He's got Harry in front of him for an option, but that's a cheeky little nutmeg. After having a hat-trick already, he is going to be hungry for more. Another nutmeg. He's still got an option for a pass. He's going to have a shot, and that is going to hit Thamesmead Jim. So the left back for Thamesmead now is on the ball. He's going to look for an option, and he's going to pass it inside to the left mid. And he's playing now in central. The left back's going to pass it into Biggs. Biggs is going to put a lovely ball through, and that's well saved by Ben. So, throw-in to be taken now by Thamesmead into Biggs. Well controlled. Biggs is going to look for an option, and he's going to use the right mid to his right-hand side. The right mid's going to travel with the ball, but it's cleared by Jake. Only as far as the big Thamesmead player. He's going to travel with the ball. He's fouled. The referee is going to play advantage. Thamesmead will travel with the ball. They'll use the left mid, the tricky one from earlier on, and that is 4-1. Away back into the game for the Thamesmead. So the Thamesmead right back now is travelling with the ball. He's going to use the player inside. He's going to look for an option, but it's well intercepted by Harley. And now People's FC are on the counter-attack. Alex is on the ball now. He's fouled. Bit of a soft foul, but the referee has given it. So Danny now with the free kick from that resulting foul. The ball's floated in, and Jamie's headed it into the back of the own net. That's 5-1. Surely it's game over now. Lucas on the ball now for the Peoples into Sammy. Sammy's tried to play a 1-2, but it's gone back to Thamesmead. Harley will try win the ball back. Thamesmead will look for an option. They're going to pass it down to the right mid. They're going to delay on the ball, and they're going to play it down the line. Only as far as Jake. Jake clears it, and it goes back to the Thamesmead goalkeeper. So the Thamesmead goalkeeper on the ball now with a not so long goal kick into Biggs. Biggs is now going to flick the ball over. He's fouled. He's asking for a foul, but the referee is going to play advantage into Jamie. Jamie's going to scoop the ball over to the left back. The left back's now going to look for an option. He's going to dribble with the ball, and he's going to pass it inside to the striker. The striker's going to try gear up a shot. He's going to cut back. He's going to go for the original shot, and it's well saved by Ben. He eventually does collect the ball. So the Thamesmead big guy with a lovely toe punt into their left mid. The left mid's going to give it back to the left back, and the left back's going to give it back to the left mid. He's now going to look for an option, and he's going to pass it back down line to the left back. Left back's going to play it down line. A lovely little run to the tricky player from earlier on, the one that scored the goal, and that's a lovely tackle out for a Thamesmead corner. So a corner to be taken now by Thamesmead, and an opportunity for them to get a second goal of the game. But it's well cleared by the People's FC, only as far as the Thamesmead left back. He's going to look for an option, but it's well tackled by Danny. Now the People's FC are on the counter-attack. Danny's going to put a lovely ball across to the South London Haaland. He's through on goal, but he's just pushed a little bit wide. He's going to look for an option. He's going to feed Harry. Harry's going to look for a shot, and it's well saved by the Thamesmead goalkeeper. Through to Haaland, and he's just passed it into the keeper's hands. So an opportunity now for Thamesmead to clear their lines, only as far as Tarrant. Tarrant brings it down to Sammy. Sammy's going to look for an option. He's going to try and go back, but that's through to Thamesmead. And now the Thamesmead striker has got past Lucas. He's through and goal. Is that going to be 5-2? It's not. He's put it just wide of the post. That is a sitter. So the Thamesmead centre mid on the ball now. He's going to feed the ball to the striker, but that's well blocked by Lucas. Corner to Thamesmead. Corner to be taken now by Thamesmead. The ball's floated in to the player at the back post. He's open, but that's well saved by Ben. So Ben now with a goal kick. He's going to roll the ball out to Harry. Harry's on the ball. He's going to float a lovely ball over to Haaland. Haaland 2v2. He squares it to Rams. Rams 1v1, and that is 6-1. Game over. So the Thamesmead right back on the ball now. He's going to try to skip past Harley. He's going to hold him off, so he's going to go for the overlap. Only as far as Tarrant. Tarrant on the ball now, moving like Danny Alves, and he's going to skip past the Thamesmead player like he's not there. Only down to Danny. Danny's not going to make it, and that is going to be full time. We'd like to thank every single person for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.